Hello everyone and welcome to the Hunter Solar 3.0 overview. Again, just like I did with the Titan, this is not showing you exact builds and all that. It's just showing you what we can work with, and then you can deduce and go from there. But yeah, this is not a how to build and what was the best one. So just a brief overview for those who are wondering all that. So let's go over the supers first. So what's interesting is that we have two versions of Golden Gun now. We have first one here, it is the Golden Gun Deadshot one. You have ignition as well as radiant damage. So what I'm figuring out is that radiant is the healing part aspect of solar, which is cool. You can rapid fire flame pistol, causes solar ignitions, which is cool. Next one here looks like is a precision flame pistol. This disintegrates targets with solar light, deals massive increased precision damage and penetrates through, so it creates radiant damage, which is nice. And then we have our blade barrage, which revolt in the air, unleash a volley of solar charge explosive knives. So I don't think they changed much in that regard. Let's go over to our class abilities. Marksman dodge, so we can reload our weapons. We have Gambler's dodge, so we can refill our melee when we're near enemies. And then here's our new dodge ability, which is Radiant, which is your enhanced power for travelers and deal increased damage to foes. So now, when dodged to perform an acrobatic leap upon landing, make yourself and nearby allies radiant, which is enhancing the powers of the traveler, increased damage to foes, which is cool. So buff, very nice. As for jumps, we have our triple jump, we have a hard jump, as well as our strafe jump. So pretty much nothing's changed there. Then we have our melees, which we have throw a fan of flaming knives at scorched targets. This is pretty much what's middle tree solar, so nothing's changed there. Lightweight knife that deals moderate damage. Precision hits with this knife makes you radiant for a short duration, instead of actually refilling the melee, which is interesting. A little bit changing that. Wait, this is the lightweight one. This one refills. Okay, this immediately recharges your class ability. So if it's actually getting a new knife, you're getting a new class dodge. So if you're wanting to go radiant, you go with your knife, kill, and then radiant again. All right, interesting. And then we have proximity explosive, throw a knife that attaches to surfaces and then explodes. As for grenades, probably not changed from the Titan video. So we have the swarm grenade, we have the trip mine grenade and thermite grenade, and then we're going to be taking from the Titan, which is the incinerate grenade, solar grenade. Now these three at the bottom are from the warlock class, the fusion grenade, the firebolt grenade, as well as a healing grenade. So it's interesting seeing that, like, maybe some hunters might do some healing and all that, and in Titans, it's gonna be interesting, definitely. All right, now we get to the fun part of aspects. So let's see here, knock him down. Scorch shell, casting smelting a gunpowder somewhere warm to the touch. Your solar supers are now enhanced. Golden Gun Deadshot have increased duration. Marksman have increased damage resistance, duration, and Blade Barrage launches more projectiles. So you have more for that one. While Radiant Final Bullets is your equipped throwing knife, fully refunds your melee energy. Okay. So instead of in the weighted knife category here, you have to use the aspect to get it. All right, so let's just use that for right now. And here's the next one. On your mark, precision final blows grant you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for a short duration, stacks to 3 times. It actually has 3 slots. Interesting. This one only has 2. That's a lot. Activating your class ability immediately grants maximum stacks on your mark. So this would be like for high boss DPS damage, seems like. And last one, gunpowder gamble. Defeat targets with abilities solar debuffs or solar weapons, charge up and improvise solar explosive. That's probably the grenade in the trailer. In case you haven't checked that out, you go to Bungie's YouTube channel, you can see that. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. So I will go with these two for right now. Again, this is must build aspects to do it, but I'm just going to the max. And then we already covered this in the Titan, but I'll do a brief overview. Ember of Searching, your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. Applying and restore cure or radiant to allies, grant increased grenade melee and class ability regen. And sure, why not? Your solar super projectiles have stronger target acquisition. And I'll skip over that one. These are apparently we need to unlock a little bit later, either later down the season or during a story. Solar weapons or abilities, final blows, extend the duration of restoration, radiant effect applies to you. Final blows with your super cause targets to ignite. Okay, that sounds like fun. Power melee attacks against combatants make you and your allies radiant. Alright, sounds fun. Here's the one that we need to unlock later. Your solar ignition spreads scorch effects to targets. Solar weapon final blows grant you and your allies increased recovery for a short time. So a little bit like Devour for Void 3.0, but probably not as potent. Defeating targets with solar ignition grenades grant energy. Alright, sure, let's do that one. Radiant and restoration effects applies to you, have increased duration. So for warlocks who go in the healing route, or if you're going hunter or titan, that might be helpful. Your solar ignitions have increased area effect. You apply more scorch stacks to your target. And rapidly defeating multiple targets with your solar ignite ignitions generate an orb of power. See, this one I'm not sure about. It will be actually useful, but we'll see. It might be useful down the road. And the last one is Ember of Searching. Searing is defeating scorched targets, grant melee energy. Again, we'll have to unlock that later or whatnot. But yeah, again, that's just a bit of an overview. Not exactly what you need to build for fragments. I would say mess around with it, find what kind of works for you, and we can go from there. But that is the hunter. Thank you for watching, and we'll move on to the warlock.